Hello everybody, it's Andy speaking. It's the 16th of April, and this is now my 36th week without alcohol. I'm trying to make a video maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, just as a document for myself, if nothing else, to see what I was thinking, see what I was looking like, seeing what I was saying, as I look back at this journey that I started best part of 8 or 9 months ago. It's not been a particularly more difficult week or easier week this week. It's been as normal. I've noticed that I've expanded my selection of non-alcoholic related spirits in particular sort of gin related stuff, and I have to say some of them are better than others, but I found if you get decent ones, which do cost a little bit more money, you can make a really fantastic sort of cocktail gin like drink, with plenty of ice and fruits and maybe some mint or whatever you like. Trying to find, if I can, not sure what goes into a mojito. I think it's white rum. I'd like to find a white rum substitute because I particularly like that drink. And those sorts of drinks, particularly as the weather gets better, are really nice things to have. And you feel very much part of the group if other people are drinking. But it's not been a difficult week for me. I've not had any massive cravings or anything like that. I went out with my two children, their respective partners. It was last weekend now, and we went to a pub, but a bit more than a pub, a restaurant pub, and everybody was drinking except for me, actually, which I have to say is got to be the first, and had a really nice time. They were all drinking cocktails, not massive quantities of wine or the odd beer, and I just had non-alcoholic beers, which were not the greatest quality, but they were acceptable. I actually did have, for the first time, a shandy with about a sixth of a pint or even an eighth of a pint of beer, and the rest was lemonade, and that was quite nice. Didn't notice any effects at all. And what was even nicer, again, something that I've commented on in previous videos, is the fact that I drove everybody home. And I enjoyed it. I'm sure I enjoyed it as much, possibly more, by not drinking than I would have done for drinking. And then you get the added benefit of driving people home. You get the added benefit of being completely compos mentis. You don't have any hangovers or any, feeling of guilt or whatever, anything like that. It's just a perfect scenario, really. I wonder, and I know I've commented this on many videos, and I do wonder what sort of drinker I'm going to end up being, or will I be drinking at all? And it's still a question I can't answer. I sort of feel I want to be a moderate drinker. I just like to be able to maybe have a couple of cocktails or whatever, but I'm conscious, is that the thin end of the wedge, and will it drive me into something I don't want to be? But I just don't know the answer. Right now, I'm very much a non-drinker, bar that tiny bit of beer in the shandy, which I might do again. I don't want to. I'm trying not to sort of beat myself up too much about it. But being a non-alcohol drinker in the main continues, and I expect it to continue. I guess my next big goal will be trying to get to a year. Right now, I can see no reason why I can't, and why I shouldn't, and actually probably want to, because it's just given me enough. I think a year is a significant amount of time, much more than I ever thought I'd achieve. But if you look back at my catalogue, you'll see that I didn't think I'd get past the first day, let alone where I am today. But we are where we are. And things continue on as is. And if anybody out there is thinking that they want to make a shift, look at my history, and hopefully it will give you some inspiration or encouragement, or might just perk some curiosity that maybe you could make a shift as well. It doesn't have to be as big a shift. It could be a smaller shift, but maybe you could make a shift that would improve your health, your lifestyle, your mental health, your well-being. And maybe those, as importantly, around you, because they're probably concerned about you, particularly if you're a regular drinker or worse. So, if it helps, great. For me, I find it quite satisfying and quite interesting to watch myself back and what I was saying at that time, and how how I found that it sort of made sense. So I would just, if you can, give it a go, see where it leads you. There's plenty of fantastic content on YouTube and other places, all free, that I think can help you, or may just perk your curiosity a little. Make the most of it, because we have one life, and we don't want to abuse it too much, certainly with alcohol or any other substance. Or my view would be try and keep away from as much of them as possible. One thing I will say is, for me personally, giving up alcohol meant I lost some weight, probably about 3 stone, but I've noticed in the last 3 months or so it's very much plateaued. So I think alcohol just kept a certain amount of weight on me, let's say 3 stone. And now if I want to lose any more weight, I've got to engage in perhaps some further shifts, because I'm still too big, I'm still uncomfortable in my own body. So there's another shift, another journey potentially coming my way, and interestingly, giving up alcohol for the period of time that I have has given me the I suppose it's given me the sort of the green light to say it's okay to give it a go, and if you fail, and so then start again. It's taken the pressure off of me a little bit. But yeah, there's another shift coming my way, I think, and I hope I can be, I can be as committed and as, I was going to say successful. I don't really consider myself successful over alcohol, but let's just say I could achieve something similar, because there is a benefit, and but we'll wait and see on that one. I'll keep you updated as part of this channel, probably, because I see them entwined. Not drinking and trying to improve other areas of my health as being completely entwined. Going forward, we'll just we'll take each day and each week as it comes, and hopefully for you, maybe you might just consider just to put the drink down. We'll speak again soon. Bye now.